What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today I wanted to do another playbook video from NCAA Football 09. As I've mentioned in the past week, I've been adding slowly some of the playbooks from 09 onto the website. It's just a slow process, but I'll get there eventually. And one of the playbooks I came across was Boise State, and as I was capturing that information, I saw some interesting things in it that I thought would be pretty cool to share. And that they're a pro-style playbook, so it's a little bit different than what we covered in the Oregon video from a couple weeks ago. So this should be pretty fun. And I had a good response from the Oregon video, so I'll just keep these going. And what I'll probably do, I'll try not to forget, is once I'm done uploading this video, I will add a link to this video onto the playbook itself that's on the website. That way when you go to the playbook, you can look at, but at the very top, I'll just put a link to this video. That way you have access to both. Now, what I normally like to do is just go formation by formation, just treat it like I'm in practice mode, just looking at playbooks for the first time, playing around with plays of interest until we're basically done. Also, I always like to start out going through all the sub packages just in case something funky appears. That's pretty cool to take note of. So we're going to start off at the very beginning. They have Ace Big. We can look at the sub packages. Flanker Flip, that just flips your receivers. Backup QB, tight end flip, halfback sub. Fullback, that puts your fullback at the halfback position. Put your halfback at the Z receiver spot, which is halfback flanker package. And then back to normal. So now let's just look at some of these. Slants is pretty normal. Power O, we can fool around Power O a little bit. I need to practice this play a little bit more. You got to pull and guard. This is like a counter play without the counter. But you got to pull and guard. And being able to make some plays off of that is pretty cool. This is a very popular concept in the pro-style world. People love to see pulling linemen when they're trying to run the ball in some form or fashion. So that's pretty cool. PA boot flow, that's very interesting. I don't think I've seen that yet. I like what that tight end does. He does, it's sort of like what Oklahoma and Lincoln Riley does in their air raid type offense, where they always have like a crossing route going to the opposite side of the rest of the routes, like the tight end triangle is doing. So I wonder if we go, let's go to that, and let's go up against like a cover one. This may work here. We'll see. If we try it up against a cover one, I'm curious to see if triangle gets open fairly well, because, I mean, he still gets covered. But I thought it was interesting that, I mean, it's a great one-on-one situation with him. I may get picked off, yeah. I threw that way too early. But that's pretty interesting, though. You still got a high-low read on one side, and you got a crosser on the tight end on the other. That's pretty cool. Looks like you may have to treat it like a cover zero, perhaps. I don't know. That's pretty interesting to see that crossing route. X-post looks pretty normal. Halfback slam, P roll out. We're all used to that. Y shell across. This is when you get into some air raid territory from a pro-style set. Wonder, you can see going against a man here. Pick up a few yards there. Looks like everybody, their brother's coming up, so we can go over the top. That's a great catch there. We can, oh yeah, wide open. What we can do, let's go up against a cover two. I'm just curious. This is how you learn things. Let's go up against a cover two. Very good chance that corner on the left will come down, which means that'll get picked off. I've done that on purpose, by the way. I'm just practicing a little here. I'm curious to see. That gets picked off as well. I was just looking for a high-low read, and I've noticed the deep dig is not a very good high read in this situation. He cuts in a little bit. You could kind of do something like that. But if you notice, on his route on the far left, he cuts in a little bit, and then he goes up for a basic dig. So you have to do that really quick in order to get him open against cover two. But otherwise, that's pretty cool. Nice to see an air raid concept from a pro-style set. Counter trap. The counters do work a little bit better in 09 than they did like in 06. PA counter. Flanker curl, the spacing of those routes is great. PA strike is interesting. In 06, the second tight end usually blocks, but he's going on a delay route on that one. That's interesting. Double curl flats. The curl flats is the best route combo in the game. It's super safe, mainly because the curl routes are just very easy to complete. I mean, he could get double teamed, and you can still complete those as long as you make a decent throw. That last one wasn't a good example. That's a little bit better. But yeah, you can't go wrong with double curl flats. Inside cross, that's mesh from the air raid world, in a sense. We can try. Let's do a cover 3 with it. Do a high-low. The guy's going high, of course. I bet that guy's going to pick that off, and he will. I wonder if you try it on this side, see what happens. So that guy, that's not too bad. The problem is, if you go back and look at it, I can't do that. The instant replay is a bit of a glitch in 09. You got to do it just right or it's not going to work. That's another pick. Only problem I see is that guy's just going to hang over there unless it's a particular type of cover 3. He may not be like doing like that against cover 4. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's cool to see actual mesh in this game. Especially if you got a couple decent tight ends. That would work well on my parachute. It doesn't require any motion, but it's neat nonetheless. Halfback screen, that's interesting. I wonder what I would probably do with it. I like this crossing tight end. Doing something like that and going to him like this. It's not too bad. If it's man, if it's zone, I would probably just go to the halfback. The only problem with these screens from under center is that you're under center. You just don't have as much time to do anything with it. That's definitely a pick there. Forgot about that floating linebacker. Anyway, that's interesting to see another crossing route to go with the screen. Then you got wide receiver quick. We can go up against cover 1 as well. I love these motion plays right here. Sometimes you can get good blocking, you get some decent gains. It's just a simple way to get your wide receivers the ball without having to throw to them. This play would be great perfect for my parachute offense. You could really mess up some defenses with that for sure. Flanker drive, that's interesting. I'm going to flip that and just see what happens here. Let's go quarters. Just a little drive concept. Easy yards there. I love the drive concept as long as you got a backside something to go with it. I like the halfback doing that little curl route. That's pretty cool. Then, of course, you got a cover 0 beater with the deep post. All right, pretty cool things out of Ace Normal. Or Ace Big. Now let's go to Ace Twin tight end slot. This used to be Ace Big Twins in 06. Let's look at some sub packages. Normal, you got strong slot. Just put your top wide receiver in the slot. Halfback slot, backup QB, tight end flip, halfback sub, fullback, and normal. So nothing special with the sub packages. Out of the gate, nothing looks new compared to what was in 06. Tight end drag. That's in there. Halfback read, ace arrow. Z drag, that's new. Just a basic curl. Well, let's try some of that. Let's go up against a random play, a random formation. They're going zone, so I'll probably read that guy right there. Just a bad throw. Let's try that again. They're going zone. He's coming down. Wide open for the curl. So you got your high-low on the left against zone. You got a shallow. That could be a decent center beater. It's probably not a bad man beater either. Then you got your scissors concept on. I may get picked. Not bad though. So they're going man. Let's see. They're bringing both safeties. Let's go to that guy. See what happens. Yeah, not a bad little concept. I like it. They're going man again. Let's see if that shallow gets open any. He cuts a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. We can go back and look at it. Let's see if I can get to it quick enough. There we go. He does a little hitch and then he cuts. See the cut right there? Decent enough separation if you get it out quick enough. You could do something with it. I don't... Little stuff like this, I hate to bring it up, but we got to bring it up. This kind of worries me a little bit because this tackle decided to go after that guard, leaving this defensive end. I don't... This is one of the things that kind of worries me about a game like 09, and you'll see this more. It's more unpredictable. It doesn't happen all the time. If it happened all the time, I wouldn't be bothering. But 06, you really know what to expect. The tackle is going to defend the defensive end, so on and so forth. And 09, it's very unpredictable, mostly in a bad way, sometimes in a good way. It just kind of depends, but either way, I thought that was interesting. All right, they're going zone. We can try this one more time. We'll go to the low read. Not bad. Yeah, I like that little concept. Dive, PA seam, Y stick. I wonder... Let's try that on the right hash. I don't think I've ever fooled around with this play yet. They're going zone. That's a little quick read to the tight end. I kind of like that. They're going zone. Let's see. Probably go to him. They're going man. I'll probably go to the strong side. Is anybody's open? Nope. We'll have to go to the halfback. Let's try it again. They're going man. Good little play there. Yeah, that's a nice little play. I can see that being a nice red zone play if you need to pick up just a few yards. Halfback screen. Oh, that looks good. Halfback slam. Here you got a little auto motion, which is pretty cool. What happens with the auto motion, I don't know if you know this or not, but as of now, at default, you're running to the left with the auto motion, but if you flip it to the right, oh, it won't let me do that. Oh, you can't do that. For some reason, I thought I could flip it. Maybe you can in some plays, others you can't. So you got no choice but to run to the left. That's a bit of a downside to this play. You technically can't run to the right if you needed to, so... Okay. Well, at least you get an extra guy over there blocking for you, but still. Probably the same with this trap, if I had to guess. Let's try the trap. If I want to run to the left, it won't let me. I'm hitting the left button on the D-pad. It's not working. But you can go right, because that's the default. So that's like the downside of running these motion plays. That's a terrible angle there. Jeez, I don't know if anybody saw that. Okay, let's keep going. Post cross, halfback blast, PA rollout, and I think we've already covered those. So nothing's real special from that right there. We can go to ace slot. You got normal, strong slot, halfback slot, backup QB, tight end slot, fullback, and halfback sub. Then you got flanker strong. That's just moving receivers around. Wide receiver flip is the same way. All right, they got slants. I want to try slants for a little bit. They're going man, I think. Nope, they're going zone. And that was, oh, this may be a good teaching moment here. I need to notice the guy who just picked it off. That's a bit of a psychic defensive issue right there. That's actually just a great play, but notice, I mean, he jumped 5 yards with one leap. That's only, I've seen worse, but still, that's when you got to lower the defensive awareness down a little bit for the CPU. But look at that big leap right there. That may not be too terrible. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. Let's try that again. I think they're going, yeah, good little play here. That's just something I need to practice with is the slants. But I do know the slant route against man tends to work a little bit better in this game than it does in the past games. Power O, then you got PA16 Power O. Strong foot. That doesn't look too bad. Let's practice against that a little bit. Or with that. They're going man. Everybody and their brother is coming up. We'll go over the top. Try that again. And that's going to get picked. I wasn't paying attention. All right, they're going man. Nope. Going to nobody picked up the blitz on that one. And out to the short side of the field. That probably isn't going to work. I'm curious to see if I backed up too much. It's quite possible I did. No, it's just jumped the snap. My right tackle got obliterated. It is what it is. Nothing you can do about that. Let's keep going. Flanker curl looks pretty good. You got a backside switch. Flanker drive. We can try some of that to the left hash. We're going zone. I should have caught that. They're going zone. A little high-low read there. I'm afraid I've already uncovered a few little goofy things about 09 that just wasn't an 06. Some of that stuff will probably forever bug me, but it is what it is. All right, slam, P rollouts. X follow looks pretty interesting. Follow was like an inverted drive concept. We're going man here. I feel like I'm just getting pressured all the time. Let's see. See, this is a problem, but I don't know what to do about it. Tone could probably, hopefully he's watching this, or he will watch it. I don't know what the deal is. I see this too often in this game, where the tackle and the guard, they just don't know how to block. It's like the guard should try to block this guy right here. It's not like they're doing a switch concept or a stunt. They just don't know how to handle that. Which you're just going to get more sacks, more pressure because of it. That's just a bad throw. We're going man again. Go over the top. It's not a very good throw. They're going zone here. Either way, that's a neat little concept. I like the combination of routes there. Everything else, flanker dig looks pretty good. I like, we can try that on the left hash. We're going zone. And I feel like I just jumped the snap, I swear. I'm going to have to, I don't know. I've been playing around with Heisman, and some games make a lot of sense. Other games, I just see way too many goofy stuff. But, yeah, just another jump the snap. I don't know. I mean, nothing. What do you do? That happens just way too often, and even with the adjusted sliders. So I may have to try something else. I may have to try his varsity or All-American sliders or something, because that stuff will just aggravate me over time to the point where I don't want to play it anymore. But anyway, let's keep going. Halfback dive, screen, that looks pretty normal. And then you got flanker, wide receiver sweep. And I didn't mean to call this play, but we'll see what happens. Great jump, another jump to snap. Of course, this is practice. I've been told that the game plays better in Dynasty compared to Exhibition, compared to practice mode. But that could be true. I'm not really sure. It stinks that you have to try this stuff out in Dynasty and you can't do it in other ones, but that's just something I'll have to get used to. But that's Ace slot. Nothing all that special there, except there's a lot of shallow and drag stuff. Ace bunch, we can look at the sub packages. Flanker, backup QB, fullback, tight end slot. Jumbo, it puts extra tight end and a fullback in there. Strong bunch, that's a wide receiver movement. And back to normal. Here's where I think I saw some interesting stuff. Flanker drive looks pretty cool. Mesh flood, this is your typical air raid. I'll go up against a 4-3 again. Let's see, they're going zone. Just losing yards on that one. They're going zone here. There we go. Nice little play there. You may be able to go over the... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Went to the wrong guy. All right, they're going man here. I was feeling the heat. I'm just kind of curious. I hate to bring this stuff up, but I have to watch. Like, I don't think there's anything the tackle could do here. But everybody and their brother... And again, this guard is trying to make catch up with trying to protect me by blocking one of those guys. That's just... I don't know why they changed that. It just made no sense. All right, dive, PA corner sit. That's your typical snag concept on the right. Wheel, slam. That looks all okay. X-switch, X-hitch. Interesting. Y-stick. Then you got power O, PA fullback flat, halfback read. You got quick cross, vertical. All this looks pretty interesting. Backside post looks pretty vertical, looks normal. Okay, here's some stuff I was mentioning. You got a quick screen right here. We can try. Let's go up against a nickel this time. I think it's... I forgot which one it is. Is it triangle? Is it R1? I think it's R1. No, it's triangle. My bad. Let's do that again. Do you see what the quarterback does there? It's really weird. I'm not even controlling him. I can't do anything until he does this right here. He fakes like a pitch of some sort, and then you're allowed to throw it. Just really weird. I thought it was interesting nonetheless. I've never seen that before in this game or any playbook. You can probably do some interesting stuff with it. You can fake somebody out, the CPU, I guess, with it if you can. Then you got the statue. Now, the statue it's a fake screen, and it gives it to the halfback. We can try that. Yeah, it's a Statue of Liberty is all it is. If I can zoom into it really quick. If you notice right here, he fakes it, and then he hands it off to him. That's all Boise State stuff right there. The old Statue of Liberty and whatnot. It is actually in the game, which is pretty cool. We can try it one more time. I guess you can fake somebody out with it. Looks like I'm making a touchdown out of this. That's pretty cool, though. When I saw that, my first thought was, it'd be cool to do a video on this playbook just for that alone. Then you got tight end hitch. Okay, and spacing. I think we already went through all that stuff. So, that is the specialty part of this playbook from what I remember. There may be a couple other things in here, but it's the statue and the quick screen going together, which gives this playbook a little bit different feel to it. Then you got I normal. You got normal, twin halfback, backup QB, halfback sub, jumbo, wide receiver flip, halfback flanker, and normal. Again, nothing too crazy. You got slants, power road, then you got the play action version of that. Comebacks, that doesn't look too bad. The comebacks in this game are just really lethal. Counter lead, flanker curl, I love the spacing of all the routes. X post, the same with it. Like we can go, wrong one. We don't want to go up against special teams. Let's try that again. Go there. All right, they're going man, I think. Yes, and I'm already feeling the heat. Going to get sacked here or going to get picked off. Just another all or nothing deal with just all out blitz again. A little deep dig right there. It's a good combination of routes. I really like it. Slam, PA boot, curls, halfback read, Z post is new. I wonder if that drag is pretty quick. Maybe it is. We'll do it from here. We're going zone. Maybe forcing this a little bit, and I am. We can try it over here. That's going to get picked again. That's another psychic play. I'm not trying to do this on purpose, I swear. But I feel like I'm showing a lot of bad things with 09. I really didn't mean that. But look at this guy right here. Look at this jump. I just have to lower the defensive awareness slider. Maybe let's just do that now. I got it down to go CPU defense. I got it at 50. Let's go down to 35. Going zone here. Either way, that's I like some of the routes with it. Then you got flanker drive, motion, halfback ISO, PA fullback flat, little auto motion, flanker sweep. Let's try the play action version of that. Hopefully I don't get demolished here. Not liking the wide open. Nice. That's spider 2Y banana stuff right there. That's pretty cool. Lead toss. And that's it for I normal. Now let's go to I twins. Twin halfback, backup QB, halfback sub, wide receiver flip, jumbo, halfback slot, and normal. Nothing special there. Drives, I like the slants pretty good. You got man. I like it's a simple little man beater right there for the tight end. You can go to the slant. That probably could have been a touchdown. Going zone here. And I pressed the wrong button. That's going to get picked. We're going zone again. Let's try it here. Nice little play there. The high-low read. We're going man again. You could probably go over the top. That may get picked. Either way, I like the combination of stuff with that. China Special. That's another basic snag concept on the left. Vertical. Deep comeback. That comeback post combo is just lethal as it can be. They're going man here. We can go. Wasn't expecting a double team there. Let's try that again. Go to the comeback route. Yeah, just a very awesome combination of things. Yeah, that's a great play. PA fullback flat. It's good to see a spider 2-wide banana out of I twins this time. If we go up against a man, I wonder how quickly this guy gets open. And he does. Wide open. Not bad. And that's a terrible... I have to bring it up so we can just go ahead and discuss it. It happens. It's not as bad in 09 as it is in 08, but you still get that right there. This guy right here, that's bad. Dang it. I hate to, like I said, I hate to bring it up, but I saw it, so it's okay to discuss it. And what that is, we can go practice time. I was told, according to Tone, and I'll trust his judgment on this if I can get to it. In one of his last videos, he mentioned that he believes that the pursuit angle issue is more of an issue with tackling slider than it is awareness. Awareness is read and react, but he's kind of noticed when he fools around with the tackling slider, pursuit angles aren't as bad. So if I bounce this up to like 95 or 99, we can try that again and see what happens. No, okay, perfect example. Do you see what the safety done here this time? This guy right here, look at his angle. It's spot on. He done what he was supposed to do. So we can try it again. Perfect. That's what he's supposed to do. So it looks like he's right about that. Just changing the tackling slider, moving it up as high as you can, will help with the pursuit angles. So we'll continue to monitor that as we go on. So that's a good find there. That's what you do. You just got to test this stuff 100 million times until you finally figure things out and get it to where you want it. X dig Z whip. That's a lot of West Coast terminology there. Just kind of looking at the combo of things. I like this on the right hash. I want to fool around with this some. For going man, I'll probably look at my stuff on the left for this. Let's see. That should be picked, yeah. I wish that was a basic dig and not like a curl dig. We're going zone here. We go to the low read. Just a bad throw. Let's try this again. We're going zone. Nice. That wasn't a pursuit angle. That's just the safety going for the swat, and it didn't work. Good little combo of things right there, though. You could probably run that on the left hash as well, since you technically got a high-low read on both sides. PA smash, hitch corner. We can try some of that. We're going man. I wonder what my man beater would be. Probably the halfback. Oh, he was wide open. All right, they're going zone. We'll probably read it on the left. I'm going to get sacked big time. I was just feeling the heat. We're going zone. Let's see if I can make this work. A little bit better. Yeah, not bad. Probably work a little bit better if the tight end was in a basic go route of some sort. But that's okay. Everything else, slot wheel, I think we haven't seen this yet. Okay, now we're back to the main one. Let's go to strong normal. This, if I'm not mistaken, this had some pretty cool things in it. So let's go normal, twin halfback, backup QB, halfback sub, fullback, wide receiver flip, halfback flanker, and normal. Got a lot of motion in this formation, if I'm not mistaken. Out of the gate, as you could tell, so you got spacing, halfback dive, PA fullback flat. We can try that again. Let's see if we can get it to the fullback. Ah, just a bad throw. Let's try it again. Hopefully I don't get sacked here. And dang it. I don't understand. It's okay. Somebody may be able to answer this for me. I've been running against cover 2 man in the I-Twins version of this play and in this version of this play. I cranked up the tackle slider, and for whatever reason, the safety decides not to. That's terrible. Man, that's so bad. He should never. Pursuit angles happen in real life. I get that, but I don't know. Still, little stuff like that just kind of bugs me, and I would like to try to fix it somehow. It just made no sense that it was fine before. Now he just doesn't know how to handle it now. See, that was great right there. He done it great then. So maybe it's just an off and on thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's a good little concept. If I was running your pro-style offense, my base play action concept would probably be that, pretty much a spider 2-wide banana type look. Quick slants, half fullback blast, RB crosses looks interesting. Flanker drive, power O. You got the play action version. Flanker sweep. You got the halfback dive, fake sweep. That's a great combination of things right there. I'm going to try the play action version. I don't know what they're doing here. Let's see. They're going zone. Since they're going zone, I wonder what happens if I go to... It doesn't matter. I got sacked. Dude, do you know what? Let's try this again. They're going man. And I'm just... Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to bother. Let's just... Either way, it's a good concept if you can actually get it off. When you combine that with the dive and then the sweep, that's a pretty neat little trio of plays there. Z deep post. Looks pretty cool. 8-9-4 F flat. That's a lot of Air Coryell type stuff. Basically, the 8, that is the post route number. 9 is the go, and 4 is your hitch. Don Coryell, he just put numbers to all the routes. That way, when you say 8-9-4, the X receiver knows 8. The first number is him. It's an 8, therefore he knows he needs to run a post, and so on and so forth. And that's it for that formation. A lot of auto motion in there if you like that stuff. Then you got a strong twin tight end. Looking at some of the sub packages, all that looks, again, normal. You never know with some of these. You may find a sub package that's really funky. Like, okay, they call it halfback split in, but it just puts the halfback out wide. Let's see, quick slants, all that looks pretty normal. Just from a bigger set, from a 22 personnel set. Halfback dive, P, tight end corner. Wide receiver corner, fullback blast. All this looks pretty normal. I think EA did not really fool around too much with the bigger sets. They really focused on 21-12 and lighter type personnel sets. The bigger ones, all that looks pretty normal to me. Week normal. I'm guessing the sub packages are going to be normal. Yeah, everything looks pretty okay there. Now, one big addition I really like to week normal is PA boot slide. Another spider 2Y banana, in a sense. Let's try that. Go to him. That's great pursuit by everybody right there. So, if I see enough of that, then the pursuit angles everywhere else doesn't bother me as much. That stuff right there can get aggravating, but it is what it is. But I love the concept right there. It honestly would probably work better on the right hash, just because you got a high-low read to work with. So they're going cover 2. You can go to that guy right there. And he's probably going for a touchdown. There could have been a bad pursuit angle, possibly. Either way, I like that. You got a backside post to go with it. Wide receiver curls, that's just your double curl flat. Halfback counter, weak. Flanker curl. PA smash, X post, tight end wheel. Most of this stuff is in 06, but that PA boost slide, I like it a whole lot. I like what it's trying to do there, and I think we can test this. I think the flag route by the tight end can get open here. Yes, he can. Cover 3, that's a good cover 3 beater when you go to him, because you got the go route distracting over the top, and you got the flat route by the fullback distracting at the bottom, leaving him wide open. So your cover 2 beaters, your go, your cover 3 is your tight end, and your cover 4 beater is your halfback. So you got all of your zone covered with those 3 routes right there. So pretty nice. And that is it for that formation. Unless I missed something. I don't think I did. No, I think we covered them all. Alright, gun 2-back slot. Let's check out the sub packages. You got normal, strong slot, wide receiver flip, backup QB, twin halfback, jumbo. I think it puts just fullbacks back there. It may put one of the tight ends. Tight end slot, RB flip, halfback sub, halfback slot, and normal. Alright, we've seen this formation before. I'm sure they have some of the real air raid stuff in here, but 46 Z cross. Looks like a good right hash play. You could probably do it off either hash, to be honest. I like the look of that, though. PA fullback F slot. I need to test this, by the way. Let's test this. Let's go cover 3. That's fine. I'm pretty sure this is a PA read. We can try this. And it is. Good deal. That's good to know. But then I'm going to try this right here. Yeah. Pretty simple stuff right there. Just go to the low read on that one. Yeah, it's a nice little play. I like that. It's Y cross, but it's a PA read version of Y cross. If you love your RPOs, I highly recommend you put that in your playbook. 689 hook. That's your typical Air Coryell terminology. Triple option weak, halfback screen weak. Not a whole lot in that formation. That was pretty short. All right, gun wide trips. Let's see. Normal, strong slot, halfback slot, backup QB, tight end slot, fullback, wide receiver flip, halfback sub, and normal. And one of the reasons why I talk about these sub packages is you may come across like the cornerback package where it puts your number one corner in the offensive formation. Now, you may be thinking, well, I could just sub him out in formation subs, but the ratings change. If you use a sub package that puts him in, his 90 overall will stay intact, but if you force him into an offensive formation via formation subs, it'll go down significantly, so you got to pay attention to that stuff. All right, so far, from what I could tell, all this looks like it's 06 related. LB attack, QB choice, PA read, cross post, flanker cross, draw, corners, inside draw, PA wide receiver in. That looks all normal. I think the only difference is that corner. Let's try this. This corner's play this crossing route by the tight end. They're going man. Let's see if we can get that to him. They're doing cover 0, but man, I got sacked again. Did somebody come through? Okay, here is. I have to bring it up, so maybe Tone can figure out a way to fix this. This is the stunt issue. Here's a nice little crash course on the stunt issue we saw months ago when I was playing around with 09. Sometimes the offensive line can't handle these stunts. I don't know why, but look at this. That guy just goes right on in, and this lineman just doesn't. I think he's more scared of the linebacker coming to blitz. But then he tries to go after him, but then it's too late. So I don't know what to do about that. Because if you go and look at my settings, I'm on Heisman. You go to AI and you go to offense human, run blocking 99, pass blocking 99. You go to defensive CPU, break blocks at 0. I don't know if that could be fixed. And little stuff like that, again, worries me. Either way, that's a neat little play there. I love those crossing routes. Wide receiver under. Flanker screen. Nothing looks all that normal. Memphis, I like Memphis concept. You got a Mills concept on the right, and Mills, all that is a dig with a post above it. But they're going zone here, and I just made a terrible throw. I don't even know what they're running here. They're going man. Try to go over the top. Can he make the catch? It's good defense there. They're going man again. Fixing to get sacked. It's a common theme. But I like the combination of routes. That's a good left hash play right there for sure. And a QB wrap. This is like my favorite run concept in the game. It's not even close. Because you can keep it with the quarterback if you want to, like this. Of course, I can't do nothing with it. But this is a great player if you want to cut up inside with a halfback. You can do some good things with it. You got a lot of options with it. And that's it for wide trips. All right, spread flicks. There may be something weird here. Normal, halfback sub, backup QB, fullback, wide receiver flip, strong slots, halfback slot, tight end slot. There's your CB slot. So see, I put in my top cornerback. He's in the right slot. Like we can go ahead and pick a play from here. And if I can get to it. I forgot that you can't, they don't have the, what's it called? The little thing above where it shows how good of a player he is. But his rating should stay intact because of this. Because of the sub package. Now, if I would have forced him in, he probably would be like a red or something. I forgot they changed it up in this game. Anyway, you could put a cornerback in there. That'd be really good for like my offense. And with Murray State, I could sneak in, what's his face? Galashaw, if I wanted to. But Willie Smash, that's typical run and shoot stuff right there. You can do this like off the right hash. Looks like they're going zone. Go to the low read. We're going man. I think I can give this, and we'll just go over the top. See if he can make a play. We're going man. I can actually probably go to this hitch. Yeah, the hitch was wide open. I just need to make a better throw. Let's try that again. I probably threw it too late, but that's still much doable. Much more doable than it was in 06. Quick slants. I bet this quick slants would be good against a man with this halfback, just because you got like a pick play with these two slants on the right. I could be wrong. Hey, you could probably do some damage with that if you can get the ball to him with a decent throw. That's a terrible throw. For whatever reason, the quarterbacks in this game struggle to throw the swing routes. I don't know why. Some I would just have to work on. Halfback screen, QB draw, scissors. Not a big fan of that combo on the right. Slot whips. You got your wide receiver motion option. That's your typical spread option type stuff. If you want to do heavy option related things from the gun. Choice, PA read flow. This is a great RPO. We're going man or nickel. I'll probably just keep this. Don't want to get sacked. And he may be gone. And it's just somebody please tackle. Nope, not going to work. All right, we're going man here. I could try this again. We're doing that. You can go to that guy right there. We're going zone. I can, in this case, I may want to just hand this off. Not bad. Pick up an easy 5 yards. They're going zone here. I can keep this. We go to, oh, that's just good defense. I don't even think that was a psychic situation there either. Ooh, I don't know. It looks really goofy. This may be a psychic thing. He's kind of doing a moonwalk here to get the interception. You see right here. Hee-hee. Ow. Yeah, that's all Michael Jackson stuff. Interception right there. Either way, I'll try that. Let's try that again. I want to go back and we'll go up against a cover 2. I want to do a soft cover 2. That way I don't get blasted out of the gate. Let's try this again. Maybe I need to wait a little bit longer to make the throw. No, what it is, I know what it is. This guy hasn't made his over there yet. That's why. This guy has no incentive to back up or do anything. Okay, let's try that again. This is how you learn things. You go to practice mode and you rep it 100 times. Wow, look at this play. This is fun. Wow, look at that. No, nobody has a chance on that. But again, you got to remember practice mode. It's always a little bit harder than playing the other modes for whatever reason. Either way, that's a good combo. You can do it off either side. If I was starting an 09 Dynasty, I would definitely try to do a modern spread type thing because that's what a lot of people like to see nowadays. And there are just more options, more fun stuff to play with in this game, that's for sure. And this play is like a base play of that scheme, at least of what I would put together. Deep strike, that's like the most popular pass play in 06. Halfback direct, that's the most popular run play in 06. Slot seams, switch, that looks pretty cool. A lot of Peyton Manning-ish stuff there. Option pass. And we're back down to that. All right. And this may be the last formation. Let's see. Gun, 5 wide receiver Trey. You got normal, halfback slot, backup QB, wide receiver flip, tight end slot, wide receiver strong right, wide receiver strong left, strong slots, and nope, nothing real special about that. QB power, we can try this. I think it looks pretty cool if you can pull it off. I like the pulling guard here. Like, you could do some really good damage with this if the blocking's there. You can go back here, just take your time and cut up the field. And you saw it again. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to prove anything, but when I see something, I think it's in your benefit for me to point it out. So just a great player here. Now, this safety, it should be on him to do something. He's probably their best defender. He's an impact guy. He's one of their best defenders. And I don't need to say anything about that. Okay, but I love this QB power. I think it's really cool. Especially if you get the blocking to going. That just wasn't good blocking there. That's fine. Flat combo. Wheelies. I don't know if I'd like that too much, but that'd be a good, maybe a decent Hail Mary play, to be honest. I wonder if that's good against cover 2. Let's try that. They got a Tampa 2. We can try to do it against that. Nope, went to the wrong guy. Dang it. Interesting how that safety stayed put. So you can go to that guy right there and pick up an easy first down. Interesting. Slot or a split end post. Got your switch on one side, drive on the other. QB draw. Twin outs. That's pretty much a stick concept on one side, double slants on the other. X-File looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great combination right there. You got your go post. It's about as good as a deep combo as you can ask for in most of these games. You got an out route underneath it. I like the look of that. I wish there was more of that in those 6. They're going man. They're bringing everybody, but I'm going to try to hit this deep dig. I threw that a bit late. We're going zone. I threw that way too hard. That was just a bad throw on my part. They're going man again. Let's see if this shallow can get open. Separation isn't too bad, just a bad throw. Let's try it again. Might have to go over the top on this one. Wow, that's interesting. You can go back and look at this. This is like NCAA 13 and NCAA 12 type stuff here. Remember the Superman linebackers? Apparently there was some of that in 09. Look at this right here. That's a great play. I probably wouldn't be too upset with that, but either way. That's just an awesome play by the defender. Either way, I like the combination of all that stuff. Slot corners. That's just your double high-low on each side. Flanker drive. Interesting combo. Slot option. Now, the cool thing with the slot option, I can show you this here, is here's your slot guy. What's cool is you can, it's not in this formation. There are some formation like it's spread flex. I'll try to point that out a little bit later. Boy, you can't flip it either. That stinks. So you have no choice but to go right with this one. Let's quickly go back to spread flex. And let's go to this play right here. Now, what you can do with the wide receiver, you can't move him either because it's in motion. Dang it. Let me pick another one. Let's do speed option. Maybe this will work. Maybe it's not in this formation. It's another one. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. You can bring a wide receiver to the backfield. Just depends on the play or on the formation. But it's cool that you can do that. Now, this particular play, it's not very useful doing that, what I just done right there, because all he's doing is blocking. But it's pretty cool to see that anyways. And that's just a terrible play. Somebody got their bell rung on the offensive line. All right, let's go back. Let's see. What are we missing? Okay, slot option is a possibility. We can try this. I think he's still... Yeah, he doesn't go into the backfield. I thought he did. I can't flip it either. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot going on with that one. Looks like you got no choice but to go to the right. Jeez, that's just all that aggravates me to no end. Let's just get out of that before I get too upset. All right, did he got QB option pass? And with that, what we can't... press the wrong button. We'll try it anyways. You can do that. It's just like you got to press X one more time. And I'm going up against a bad defense. But either way, it's pretty cool that you could call that play. You got to press X one more time to bring up the passing icons. Inside switch. You got bubble screen. I love this bubble screen. I like the slant on the backside. They're going... Let's try it here. Yeah, look at this play. Just a killer play. But we know what happens with all that right there. Awesome play, though. Spacing. I don't know if I would ever like spacing. Everybody does the same thing. Like, we can try. Yeah, the hit. He gets hit as soon as he tries to catch it. You can hit those hitches if you time it just right. Let's see if I can do it again. It's not bad. You can get a few yards out. And that may be a decent goal line play, perhaps, or a 3rd and 1. Like they're going zone. Here's where it could get interesting. Actually, gets a little bit better out there. They went high on that one. But if you went up against a cover 2, let's see what happens. Again, this is how you learn things. Let's go cover. I just want to do a basic cover 2. That's what I would see right there. Yeah, it would get picked off. So that's not a very good play against cover 2. But either way, interesting nonetheless. Double wide receiver screen. Or going man. We can try. Bring him. Oh, no, I didn't want him to do that. Let's stick with this right here. Get a few yards out of it. They're going zone. I may want to try to go to R1. Not a whole lot there. We can try man with R1 here. That's just good defense. Not bad, little play. I like it really well in 06. Double slot cross. That's your typical mesh with the backside. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff right there. I like all that. Dig smash. And that is, I think that's it. Let's look at the goal line. There may be something weird here. You just never know with some of these playbooks. Nothing looks too crazy. Yeah, just your typical goal line stuff. If you notice, there's no Hail Mary. See, in 09, you got 13 formations. In 07 and 08, you get 12. 09, they went to 13, but they got rid of the Hail Mary. See, there's no Hail Mary anywhere. And if you notice, we went through the entire playbook, and there was no Hail Mary play whatsoever. So if you're going to try to do any Hail Mary, you kind of have to, depending on which playbook you kind of put together, you can create your own. You may have to just find one that's kind of close to it, like deep strike, and then just hot route L1, and then you got a bunch of go routes and posts and such. Then you could go over the top and do what you got to do there. But either way, that is the Boise State playbook. Hope you enjoy that, and I'm sorry if I covered a whole lot of 09 goofiness, but I feel like I had to bring it up at least a little bit. But anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff in there, especially that Statue of Liberty, if you ever want to fool around with that much, and a lot of cool auto motion things as well. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.